So hello everybody, welcome back. Today we'll be taking a look at this Lockheed Ventura Mark II from Revell in 1/48 scale. Take a look at the instruction sheet first. So here we start building the interior. We build a seat, put the seat in, have a bulkhead here, the arm here, arm controls, and we have our steering column here with some good painting instructions on how to do that. And here we have the instrument panel. You see you have to cut out this right side here. Also painting instructions on how to paint this middle part. And we put the instrument panel in. Then we're building the nose wheel. And put the nose wheel inside. And here number 7, we're going and we're building the floor here to the cargo area and also putting the cockpit in and some windows. Number 9, putting a wing spar in and putting the fuselage halves together with some more clear parts here, like this dome window that goes on top. 10 and 11, we're building the wings. Number 12, looks like a fork and goes here in the front. 13, putting the wings on. 14, horizontal stabilizers. 15 is the vertical stabilizer, putting the horizontals onto it as well. 16, we put the tail onto the aircraft. Here 17, we have the nose. 18, we have a couple of detail parts that go inside of it. So number 19, we're putting the guns into the nose. 20, we have a seat to build to put in the nose and also another part that goes in the top. 21, put the nose onto the aircraft and the clear cover for the nose here. Number 22, we're building the main landing gear. 23, we're putting the landing gear into the aircraft. 24, we have these bulkheads that go into the front and the back of the landing gear bays, as well as a part that goes here on the inside. So 25, we're building the engine nacelles on one of them. 26, we're building the other one. 27, we're building the engines. 28 and 29, the cowlings, the cowling ring. 30, we put the nacelles onto the aircraft. 31, we put the engines and the cowlings onto the nacelles. 32, 33, we're building bombs. 34, we're building the wheels. So number 35, we're putting the landing gear bay doors on. 36, we put the bombs in. 37, we have the bomb bay cover, bomb bay doors. 38, we have some detail parts that goes around here in the bomb bays. I think they're the actuators for the doors, it looks like. 39, this is for closed doors. This is for closed doors and this is for the open doors. Here's the doors and we have some parts to put inside. When we put the doors on, we have some diagrams here about how the bomb bay looks. Number 43, we have the dorsal gun, or that goes on the bottom, to assemble it and to put it onto the aircraft. Plus the landing gear doors for the tail wheel. So 45, we're starting to build the turret for the top. It's a ball turret, and here's the clear parts for it. Putting the gun into it. Here's some small bulkheads here that go in there too. Putting all the parts together and putting it in, as well as this the cockpit glass for the front. And 50, we're putting the propellers on, as well as this string here for the antennas. So the only useful part of having a color instruction sheet is to have the color painting instructions for the aircraft. And here we have two versions. This is from number 487 Squadron, Royal New Zealand Air Force, Methwold, England, May 1943. And this is from number 21 Squadron, Royal Air Force, Methwold, England, May 1943. They look like It's the same camo pattern for both. So here's our decal sheet. For such a big aircraft, there's not really a lot there. We have the roundels and the flags and the numbers for the tail and stuff. Also, there's some for the instrument panel there. The fuel tank markers. But they look pretty good. But I would expect a bigger sheet for such a big aircraft, really. Usually big aircraft have these huge sheets. So here we have sprues A and B together. First thing I want to show is this cockpit floor, or this floor for the back. You see there's cabling and everything in there. Some nice details. Inside of the cockpit, well, inside of the aircraft, there is a little detail here. And some ribbing there in the back. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff missing here. Hopefully it all comes in with the, you put the cockpit in. Here's our two different bomb bay doors, it looks like. One for open, one for closed. And these are the pieces that put it on there. Steering columns, instrument panel. Instrument panel looks pretty good. It also has some decent detail, engraved detail on the fuselage. This bulkhead looks kind of bare though. So here we have sprue C and D. This has our wings, our nacelles, those bulkheads for the nacelles. And look at the inside of the wheel bay. There's some good detail in it. Good engraved detail on the wings too. I think the wings look better than the fuselage even. Here on the inside of the nacelles is pretty bare. There's some details on these wheel well doors. Top of the wing. So here's the rest of our sprues. They're all together on one big sheet, but it's more than one. We have this is sprue E here. This is sprue F. This is sprue H. This is sprue G. This is sprue M. I guess it's a good way to keep everything together, but okay. Usually they're separated. But it fits better in the box that way, actually, with them in big sheets in a big box. Let's take a look at the engines here. You see they're all single piece. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get the detail painted in there, but I've been able to do it before. I think the propellers look good. The cowlings. There's a light pin mark on the inside there you have to clean up. The wheels. The wheels look pretty good. There's the bombs, they look good too. Horizontal and vertical stabilizers. They look pretty good. Parts for the turret. So here's our last sprues. There's also 4 on one big piece. All of our clear parts. You can see the framing there looks pretty good. It's not really all that thick, really. There's our turret glass here. The frames are pretty thin though, so it's going to take some careful painting. And the clear parts look good too. So I think this kit looks pretty good. I think there might be just a little bit of detail missing on the inside of the I think there might be a little detail missing on the inside of the cockpit. But it has really good detail on the wheelbase. Maybe a little bit missing in the inside of the nacelles too. There should be some tanks in there, I'm pretty sure. There's usually those like oil tanks and stuff inside the wheel wells. I could be mistaken. I would have to look at a picture of the actual aircraft to see that, which I don't have. And sometimes for these World War II aircraft, it's hard to find the exact pictures you want. Like if you want to see inside the wheel bay, finding a picture of that might be difficult. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Next time we'll take a look at this Attack Bomber Tinzen Type 12 Jill. It's a B6N2. Until then, bye.